It's Tybog, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm doing the Sephora sale breakdown for you guys right now, and I'm doing it a little bit differently than how I've done it before, because usually I would just do a straight up YouTube video, but I wanted to get this out there as soon as possible because the Rouge sale started yesterday. So there's different times that each sale starts, and already so many things are sold out. So I'm just gonna get you all up to date. I did so much math to try and find you guys good deals, and I'll show you guys how I did the sort of breakdowns, because it might be a little convoluted at some points, but just trust me. I'm the little devil on your shoulder telling you, yes, you should buy stuff during the Sephora sale. Okay, so let's get started because I have so much to go over. This is mostly going to be gift sets because I believe this is the best time to be buying Christmas gifts or any birthdays that might be coming up, because the gift sets are generally the best deals you're going to find, especially at this time. Like, the gift sets during the holiday times are so much better than any other time there are gift sets. So pay attention to these. And then I'm going to be going over a couple of mini products to start off with. And here's my thing about minis. A lot of the times they're not great deals, but they are good in the standpoint that it's good to try out the product, because if you get a full-size product and you end up not liking it, then you have a whole bunch of stuff that you're wasting, because even if you were to return it, yeah, you'd get your money back, but then that product would have to be thrown away. So if you get the mini and you don't like it, then you don't waste as much. And if you do like it, then you will have it for a pretty long time. And I know a lot of us do not pay attention to makeup expiration dates, but we probably should. I mean, especially for products that go around your eyes. I always get mini mascaras just because you're supposed to get rid of them after 6 months. And I don't go through my mascara that quickly. So it doesn't make sense for me to buy a full-size mascara if I'm just going to be wasting so much. And I know a lot of people won't be doing that. They won't be throwing out their mascara after 6 months, but you should. Okay, so let's get started. So here is my Sephora account, and I'll show you guys what all of my likes are first. I have a lot of minis and gift sets. And then there are some high-ticket items that I personally want, but I'm not really going to be going over those during the sale or during this video, because I feel like high-priced, high-ticket items are kind of personal preference. It's not really something I can recommend you because I haven't tried them yet. So maybe I can do a separate review video on that. But I really love this Natasha Denona. I have this mini palette, so they came out with a regular size palette, so I'm looking at getting that. It's only online, so that's a little bummer, but I like the product anyways as a mini, so I feel like I'd like it as a major. As a major. And then there's the Patrick Ta Holiday Palette, which looks like a pretty good deal. It has 2 blushes, 1 powder, 1 cream for each shade, and then some sparkles. And then more gift sets, more gift sets. Another high-ticket item is the Pat McGrath Labs. They have a holiday palette. And then these are just some of what I have liked. I'll be going over most of these because they're part of my video. But I got this. It's the Haus Labs Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighter with fermented arnica. I tried it in the store and I absolutely adored it. I also got this. This is the most expensive thing I've probably ever gotten. I did have a $50 gift card though, so I didn't pay $90 for it. Thank goodness. And this is another high-ticket one that I'm considering, is the Jo Malone London Sakura Cherry Blossom perfume. It just smelled so good. And then these are just some more things I've had liked for a while. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm recommending is I feel like mini powders and mascaras are where you're going to get the best deal. So this Mini Makeup Forever Microfinishing powder, I've heard really good things about it. It's supposed to be really nice on the skin and mattifying, and there isn't any flashback, which I feel like is always a good thing, and something all powders shouldn't have. There should be no flashback on any powders. And it doesn't look like there's any caking or pilling on this model, so that looks pretty good to me. For 0.14 ounces, you're gonna For $20, you're getting 0.14 ounces. The regular size is 0.29 ounces for $39. So it's an okay deal. It's basically a half size of what the regular product is. So it's more just try it out than, oh, this is an awesome deal, only get the mini. Next, we have the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner Travel Set. I really want this, but they can't ship it and they don't sell it in stores. So I haven't been able to get it. They have a full-size one. So the full-size one is $28 for 8 ounces, which breaks down to 28 cents per ounce. And then the mini one is $15 for 2 ounces, which breaks down to 13 cents per ounce. And this also comes with a little mini tin where you can clean off your brushes in. And this is, a Cinema Secrets. This is like an industry level product. And it cleans your brushes really quickly, and then your brushes aren't wet, so you can use them right away. So if you do a lot of makeup, a lot of eyeshadow, this is something I would definitely consider, because I know a lot of us, we don't clean our brushes very often. I definitely don't clean my brushes as often as I should. So this would be something great for me, but I can't get it. So yeah, if I say so a lot of times, I'm gonna be so sad. Okay, next we have the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder. They have a couple of different sizes. I mean, not sizes, different shades for your different skin tones. So they have fair to light tones, and it has the 4 quad, which is really popular. That's kind of like a lot of the appeal to this, is it kind of gives you a good blend for what, the different shades on your skin in general. So I've heard good things about it, but also if you're dry, it isn't very recommended because it can be a little bit too mattifying. Like, it looks a little bit cakey on the on her smile lines and around her lips. But, that's kind of just the way makeup looks sometimes, especially with powders. So they have fair to light for light tones and for medium to deep, and a shimmer, which I had never heard of the shimmer before. Anyways, the full size is $59 for 0.42 ounces, and the mini size is $29 for 0.14 ounces. And it's not a very good deal at all, but it is if you want to try it out and you're kind of worried about doing that big price of $60. Next, we have the Huda Beauty Loose Baking Powder. I'm recommending the pink one specifically because I've just heard amazing things about how it brightens up your skin, because you can kind of see in her under eyes here the pinkish tone. It just looks amazing, and I've heard it's a really nice fine powder, and it's not very cakey and good for baking. I don't really bake anymore, but I know a lot of people do still like baking. So the regular size is $38 for 0.71 ounces, and the mini size is $22 for 0.21 ounces. It's not a great deal, but again, it's trying something new. And then specifically, if you're going to get the pink one, I know that's kind of like an odd thing to do. It's not the normal sort of powder you get. So I know some people might be a little bit hesitant to get the full size pink one. So the mini size would be really good to try. And then I think I'm onto my sets now. I have other recommendations in past Sephora sale videos that you guys can take a look at that also talk about regular sort of purchases, such as skincare and makeup, and like all stages of face makeup and eye makeup and lip makeup and cheek makeup and all of that. But really, this is more of a holiday shopping guide. So let's keep it rolling with the sets. Okay, so this is where sort of my math is sort of more in play, because doing the minis and breaking down like how much it was per ounce was kind of difficult at times. So I didn't really share all that with you guys, because you'd probably be like, that is wrong. And maybe it is, but you guys can double check my math if you're so inclined. It's very hot today, if you can't tell. Okay, so the first set is the Mini Luxe Vibes, and I think this is a great deal. So the total is $49, which breaks down to $7 per product. So you look at each product, and there are 7 products, and you can look down here and it will break down more. So there's the Tom Ford lip color. If you don't know, Tom Ford is very expensive. It is a luxury brand. We have the Pat McGrath's Fetishized Mascara. We have the La Mer cream. La Mer is like $300 for a regular size one of those creams. So if you've ever wanted to taste luxury a little bit, this is perfect. Then we have the Dr. Barbara Sturm, the Better Bee Niacinamide Serum. I haven't really heard a lot about Dr. Sturm, but I know it is a pretty good skincare brand. You know, it's pretty up there, especially in price. Then we have the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Power. Hourglass, I didn't really used to know Hourglass that much, but Hourglass is pretty luxury if you think about it. Like, I think that's why I haven't paid a lot of attention to it before, is because I couldn't afford it. But I got my first Hourglass palette, and I'm so excited. Okay. Then we have the Kerastase Extreme. You've heard of this. It's very popular. The Kerastase. I can't say it. And then the Sephora. I don't know how to say it, but another high-end brand. And then these lipsticks are pretty good sizes. I know all of this is going to be itty bitty tiny, but for a luxury, to try all of these little luxury products, I think is a great deal. You get 2 lipsticks, which are different colors. You get the hair product. I mean, it has such a good variety of makeup, skincare, and hair. So I think this is just a great deal, and it's still available. I'm pretty sure they're going to be restocking stuff once the other tiers get opened, because it doesn't make sense for everything to sell out for the Rouge and then them not having, you know, replenished items for, you know, the VIBs and everyone else. Okay, next is the Haus Labs Atomic Shake Set. So the regular for one product is $26. So this is $39 for 2 items, which makes it $19.50 per product, which pretty great to me, if you ask me. And I think these are pretty cool colors. We have more of a dramatic, bold look, and then more of a wearable look. So, you know, people who want to branch out a little bit, I think this is a great deal, because then you could have your one product that you can wear all the time, and then another one, if you know you want to do a little bit of experimental makeup, you want to do a fashion sort of shoot, I don't know, but I think this is a great deal, and I've heard really good things about this product. It's really long lasting and moisturizing, and I haven't tried a lot of Haus Labs products. I got my first one during this sale, so my horn is drooping. I got my first one during this sale, so maybe I'll get this as well. I don't really need a whole lot of lip products, but if you guys want me to try it, let me know. Next is the iNNBEAUTY Project Bright On Face and Eye Duo. And let me tell you this, they are both full-size products. Okay, so the total for this is $42. The full size of the face glaze is $25. And the full size of the eye cream is $34. So if you were to buy this, you know, as 2 separate products, it'd be $59. So 59 minus 42 is a $17 difference. So you're saving $17 essentially. And I think it's a great deal. It's $21 per item. And I know this is more of a, I want to say it's more of an indie brand, because I just haven't seen it a lot in mainstream media. But it is something I'm really interested in. I've tried it in the store, and I really liked the way it looked. And if you aren't a fan of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter or the e.l.f. Sort of dupe for that, I would try this, because I think this looks really beautiful on the skin. It kind of achieves that under the skin glow, you know, started glowing from within, that I feel like the other products don't they don't accomplish as well. So I would definitely give this a try, and I think the eye cream sounds pretty interesting. I can't really tell if it's supposed to be a makeup product or, you know, like something you can wear at night, because it does look like it sort of brightens the skin. So I think it might be a sort of a long use sort of thing. Let's see. So to reduce dark circles and wrinkles. So that's what this is for. So I think this is a great deal. I want to get it, but I'm trying to be a little bit frugal and not waste as much. Okay, I got this. This is the Amika Mask-Topia Hydration and Repair Mask Set. If you can tell, my hair is dyed and it's a little bit damaged, just a little. And I need this. I need to repair my hair a little bit. And I've never tried Amika, so I'm excited to take a look at it. So the total for this is $45, and that breaks down to $15 per item because there are 3 items. Regular size, the Soul Food would be $32, and the Dream would be $32 as well. And this is also a full-size product in the set of the Dream, and the Cure would be $42. So I honestly think that most of these are a pretty good deal. So yeah, I got this, and I think you guys should too. And also, this is a great gift because it has a lot of variety in it, and I know a lot of people have pretty damaged hair. Sorry. Okay, this is honestly the best deal I have found by far, and I'm super surprised. So these are 6 lip stains of the Sephora collection, and they are all full size. They're all full size. So the total for this is $35. And if it was the regular product, it would be $15 per. But in this set, it breaks down to $5.80 per item. And I feel like these are all super cool wearable colors. We have the bright red, you know, a neutral sort of mauve. What would that be, more of a brown? It's a beige. They call it a beige. And then they have pinks. Okay, they're calling this mauve. Maybe I don't know what mauve is. A more plummish color and a cherry red. So I feel like these are, it's a great variety of colors. And they're all full size. This is perfect. It really is a perfect. I can't get over how good of a deal this is. I'm really surprised they did this. Okay. Next is the Danessa Myricks. I love Danessa Myricks. Yummy Skin Best-Selling Blurring Buddy Set. I've tried the regular blur. What is it called? What is it called? The balm powder in Universal. I've tried it and I really like it. It is a great sort of primer, or it really just blurs the skin really well if you just want to wear that without any other makeup. So the breakdown for this is $30 total. And if you were to buy it regularly, the blush would be $25. And in this set, the blush is full size. And the balm would be $36. In this set, it breaks down to $15 per item. I mean, already, you're basically paying for the full-size blush and then $5 for the little blurring powder. I mean, hello. Okay, I love advent calendars. I've gotten so many advent calendars this season, so I have a lot of content for December. Usually I take December off, but I got stuff for you guys. So, the advent calendar, they have a lot of stuff. I know some people don't really like Sephora brand cosmetics, but I think they do a really good job with their skincare and makeup. I haven't tried their masks before, but if it's the same quality as their other products, I would think they do pretty well. So it breaks down to, total is $49. There are 24 items, so that's $2.04 per product, which that's a no-brainer if you ask me. And this I really wanted, but they sold out very quickly. So this is a Sephora Faves Lashstash to go set, and it has a redeemable voucher for a full-size product, which is ridiculous because that's so cool. And I love it how they do that for perfumes as well. So I just feel like this is amazing. And I have tried basically all the mascaras in this. I've tried the Better Than Sex, the Ilia, the Big Bad Gal Bang, the Rare Beauty. I haven't tried this new Milk Makeup mascara before. I think it's this one with the curved sort of brush. But I've tried all of them. So I have all of these in minis except for that one right now. And I think this one needs to be replaced anyways. So I just feel like this is a great deal. It's $28 total. There are 5 items, which breaks down to $5.60 per item. And then you get the full-size voucher. So, hello? Okay. Just to go over the regular prices for the mini size, the Ilia would be $13. The Benefit would be $15. The Milk would be $15. The Too Faced would be $16. And the Rare Beauty would be $11. The Too Faced and the Rare Beauty, they are slightly smaller than the regular mini size, but I feel like that's okay for the deal you're getting here. Next. Now we're going on to a couple of perfumes. I should have organized this a little bit better in like makeup, skincare, and perfume, but who cares? So I always think any sale is the best time to get perfume sample sets, especially when they come with vouchers. I think this one comes... then take the included scent certificate. So it doesn't say if it's for a full size. Okay, so it says you can redeem it for this size. I don't know if these are full sizes of the products, but you do get a bigger size than these little tiny itty bitty sprays. So this is the clean perfume sampler set. There are 9 items. Total is $85, and for per item it's about $9. So pretty good. And then the scents, these are all clean scents. So we have the Rosie by Jane, Rosie Eau de Parfum. The Clean Reserve Sparkling Sugar, I really like this one. The Commodity Gold plus Bold Perfume Spray, the Alice Brooklyn Salt Eau de Parfum, Masson Louis Marie. It was fun to say. Number 13, Nouvelle Vague Eau de Parfum. The Pleur Somebody Would, I like this one as well. And the Skylar Peach Fields, I like that one as well. I don't like coconut things, so this would probably be something I wouldn't even touch in this set. And then the 5 Cents Life of the Party Eau de Parfum. I don't think they have all of these in my store, so I wouldn't be able to smell them anyways, but I want this. Unfortunately, they can't ship it because it's a hazard, but maybe I can get it in store. Anyways, next set is another perfume set. These are just 5 of them, so it's much cheaper, and you do get a certificate as well. But I think it is a mini size that you can get. You can redeem for a travel size. So we have 5 items for $30, which breaks down to $6 per item. We have the Caroline Herrera Very Good Girl Eau de Parfum, the Commodity Paper Personal. I don't think we have any commodity in my store, so I'm not very familiar with that. The Maison Margiela, well, I said it before, Replica by the Fireplace. This one is very popular worldwide. Nest New York Golden Nectar Eau de Parfum, and Product Candy Eau de Parfum. I don't know if these are really scents I would like, but I know fragrance is such a very personal thing, and it's very hard to recommend fragrances because everyone smells them differently, especially with their own body chemistry. So it's definitely something you need to try. And I really like smelling it initially in the store, but that doesn't really give you a good idea of how it's going to perform with your skin, because apparently perfumes change once they touch your skin, and like I don't know if they'll like morph to match your body chemistry or whatever, but it's kind of similar to that. And It lasts differently on people, so it's definitely something you kind of need to wear out. It's not just something you can test in the store and be like, oh yeah, I like this. Then we're going back to Amika. This is the Amika Repair Set for $63. There are 4 items, and it breaks down to $15.75 per item. We have a shampoo, conditioner, mask, and detangling primer. And these are all to repair the hair. And I consider this with the mask set, but I decided to get the mask set. But this would be a great gift if you want to try and get somebody to consider more prestige hair care. I know drugstore hair care is phenomenal. It's definitely improved over the years, but there is a pretty big difference in prestige hair care when you're trying to repair your hair. So this, for the regular sizes of the shampoo, it would be $28, as well as the conditioner. These are full-size products in the set. These 2 are full-size products. So already, I don't think I calculated this. I don't know why I didn't calculate this. So if you were to get the 2 full-size shampoo and conditioners, that's already $56. And then minus the $63, that's only a $7 difference for the hair mask and the primer. Okay, the Cure is regularly $42, and this one in the set is about half size of the regular size. And the Wizard would normally be $29, but this is like basically tiny. So really you're paying for like these 3, and this is like a little bonus gift. I adore this. I feel like this would be such a great set for people who are getting... Honestly, I would get this set. I really want this set, but like, I feel like this gift set would be perfectly targeted towards people who want to get gifts for children who are moving from like middle school up to high school, who want to experiment more with makeup, because I am personally not a fan of like play makeup and kid makeup, because it just isn't up to the same standard of like testing and quality. So I feel like this is a much safer way to do it, and it's a lot of fun, and this is a great price. So there are 3 products in here for $39, which breaks down to $13 per product. We get a eye bento, a lip clay, I think it is, and a cheek stamp. And this cheek stamp is super duper fun. I feel like anyone would love this. So this is what the color of the cheek stamp is. It is pretty subtle, which would be good for the younger gift receivers. And then this is a pretty, I would say it's a pretty neutral color depending on your skin tone. I feel like this would really complement people who are my skin tone or darker. So this would be perfect for younger people as well. And then, do they show the bento? Here it is. And then this has a glitter, a shimmer, and a matte. And I think, see, this look is just very wearable, and it's not so out there. I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like it's just a perfect set for anyone who is looking to move their kids up into a more elevated standard of makeup. Next is the Glossier set. I think I have the regular size perfume and I really like it. It's definitely more of a perfume you would wear every day instead of like for events, because it's kind of like a subtle your skin but better. That's why it's called Glossier You. So it's very nice, but not something that will turn heads. So the set is $78 for 2 items. That breaks down to $39 per. And this large size perfume is normally $68, and this is a full size in the set. As well as this roller ball, it's normally $28, and this is a full size roller ball in the set as well. So if you really like the Glossier You, this is perfect for you. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it if you want to try out the scent, just because that's a lot of one scent for if you don't like it. So I would get this if you already like the scent, but not if you're trying it out. And it's a good gift for anyone who already likes the scent as well. Then we're going on to the holiday lip set. Again, all of these sets are just phenomenal deals. So this is $45 total, and there are 7 items, which breaks down to $6.43 per item. And we have, when they say full size here on the breakdown, I always double check on the individual listing to make sure it is full size, because sometimes they say full size when it's like maybe a couple of ounces smaller than full size, which is a little bit deceiving because it is close to full size, but not quite. So I just double check that. The Patrick Ta regularly is $26. This is indeed a full size product. The Charlotte Tilbury is normally $25 as well. This is a full size. The Charlotte Tilbury, oh wait, I already said that one. The Rare Beauty Vulnerable Glossy Lip Balm is actually slightly larger than the regular, which I don't know why they didn't say that, because that kind of would have been a nice drawing point. Like, it's larger, but it's just slightly larger. And then the Glossier, did I not do the Pat McGrath? I forgot the Pat McGrath, but it's a mini size. I think I just went over the full sizes. Anyways. And then the full-size Glossier Glassy High Shine Lip Gloss is actually slightly smaller, but that would normally be $15. So I do think this is an amazing deal because you're getting 4-ish full-size products. 3 of them are definitely, I would consider full-size products. And already, you know, 2 of those full-size products would be over the $45 threshold. So, amazing. Oh, and the colors are great as well. I don't know why I didn't say that. They're very neutral colors, and I feel like they would look good on all skin tones. Because I know this one, I don't think would look that great on all skin tones, just because it's very light, and it does look kind of, if you like the milky look, it would be okay, but I don't necessarily like that, so I don't like the way it looks on this skin tone, and I don't think I'd like the way it looked on my skin tone either, just because it's so much lighter than my natural skin. My natural lips. Okay, I'm going to be a little bit shady here, but I don't even like this shade on anyone, I don't think. Because I don't think that looks good. Anyways. This is really pretty on her. So yeah, mostly wearable colors. I think it's a great deal. But maybe not the glossy one. Okay, now my Makeup by Mario lip set. It's total $24, breaks down to $12 per item, and regularly a full-size product would be $24. So there is a slight difference in sizes between a full size and the one that comes in the set. So the full size for this product would be 0.08 ounces, and this comes up to 0.03 ounces. So for 2 colors, I feel like that is okay because you're just trying it out really, and you get 2 separate colors to try out. So I feel like it's kind of comparable. So pretty good deal. And I like this color really a lot. It's so shiny and sparkly. I think these are really pretty. I don't really like plumping products though, so I'm not sure this would be my cup of tea. I don't drink tea. The Haus Lip Oil Trio. This is a mini PhD lip oil trio set for $29. There are 3 items, which breaks down to $9.66 per item. Regularly, one of these would be $24. The regular size is 0.25 ounces, and the ones in the set is 0.09 ounces. There are 3 shades in here. One is just a clear, there's a pink, and then there's an orangish one. To me, personally, I mean, they're more pigmented than I thought they were going to be, but I also don't really like the way sort of these oil pigments show up on the skin sometimes, because you can kind of see they're breaking up a little bit. And is this supposed to be plumping? Or I don't want to be mean, but is that just the way her lips look then? Oh, I guess so. It's just, that was mean. I'm sorry. It's just when you show that comparison, it looks a little bit jarring. Can I move this? No, I can't. I thought you could, like... Good thing I'm wearing my devil horns. Anyways, for all three of them, that would be about the same size as a regular size. I feel bad. I'm sorry to that model. It was just a little deceiving. Okay, this is for perfume sampler set. This is the favorites. I'm not quite sure if these are favorites or if I don't really smell a lot of people wearing these, but whatever rocks your boat. So total is $85. There are 10 items, which breaks down to $8.50 per item. And you also get a voucher for a full size of these. So we have the Dolce & Gabbana, the Ellis Brooklyn Bee, the Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. I smelled this in store because I was kind of confused on what it was, and I didn't really like it. I mean, it was definitely a layering perfume, and if you haven't heard of a layering perfume before, it's sort of supposed to enhance whatever you put on top of it and sort of mix with your body chemistry better, which I don't really understand the science behind perfume, but I'll take your word for it. Then we have the Maison Margiela Replica on a Date, the Marc Jacobs, the Mugler Alien Goddess, Paco Rabanne, Flame, Fleur, Somebody Would, the Seven Virtues, Santal. I think I've smelled that one before because it's that one. I really like the way their bottles are. I know some of these are like so much cooler designs, but sometimes I just like the simple, basic ones because, you know, I don't know, sometimes they don't mesh well on my shelf, so I'm like, this perfume doesn't look good on my shelf. And then last but not least, the Valentino Donna Bir Coral Fantasy. I've never heard of that one before. And the B one looks really interesting to me. I don't even know what it would smell like, but it looks like it might be something I like. Oh, also, all of these perfume sets would be really good for anyone who is a little bit more mature, who might not necessarily like skincare or makeup. I usually get perfume for those sorts of people, and it's a lot easier because then they can choose what they like the best instead of you just sending them something and them being like, don't really like this. But I feel like it's just more considerate that way because then, you know, you're not sending them a gift card, they're still getting an item, but then they can choose which item they like the most. Okay, the Glossier Mini Cloud Paint Gel Cream Blush Duo. I really like this. I want to try it because it just looks so beautiful, but I have so many blushes, and I'm going to show you one of the blush sets I really wanted to get but sold out, but I might go with this one since the other one got sold out. But anyways, total is $23 for 2 items, breaks down to $11.50 per item. Regularly, a full size of these would be $20. The full size is 0.33 ounces, and the ones that come in the set is 0.13 ounces. So for 2 of them, that goes down to 0.26 ounces, which is still slightly smaller than the regular size, but I think it's more you're paying to try 2 colors instead of, you know, getting a good deal. I do think it is still a, not necessarily monetarily good deal, but a good deal in terms of getting variety, because then you have 2 of these. And I don't know about you guys, but I would never be able to finish one of these tubes before the expiration date. And I really do think that is something people should consider, is getting rid of their makeup once it expires. I know it feels like a waste of money and product, but if you think about it, if you get an eye infection or, you know, a sty or something, then you'd have to pay for treatment of that. You'd have to pay to go to a doctor or whatever treatment you do to get rid of those. If you get, you know, breakout from your face products, then you have to treat those breakouts and all of that. So in the long run, it might be better. Save some money, save some pain, but whatever rocks your boat. Next, I love getting these sorts of sets, especially for Milk Makeup, just because I adore Milk Makeup, and they come with a super cool case. So this is the Milk Makeup Summer Faves Makeup Set, the Overachievers one. Total is $49. there are 5 items, which breaks down to $9.80 per item. And okay, so we have the mini cheeks. I think this is a blush. The blush normally is $24, and this set is a full size. The highlighter also normally $24, and it is indeed a full size. And these two are minis. I like this Milk Kush makeup mascara. I forgot the word for it for a second there. And then this eyebrow is also full size, and it is $22. If you were to only get the full size products, so the 2 cheeks and the eyebrows, that would be $70. So already this set is fantastic. And you don't even consider that you're buying the bag as well. And their bags are really nice. They're really just amazing. Okay, I'm not a big fan of Sol de Janeiro. I have smelt it before. I've gotten it in my sets of fragrances, but I just I'm not really drawn to this brand. For one particular reason, I have very sensitive skin, so I can't use, like body wash or lotions that have these very strong scents in them. So this just wouldn't agree with me anyways, but I do know some people really enjoy getting them for gifts or buying them for themselves. I did gift this to somebody last year. It was in a different sort of set, but it's a good gift. It's just not something I can personally use or endorse because I can't use it, Okay, anyways, this is $30. There are 3 items, which breaks down to $10 per item. The body wash specifically is the mini size that is offered by this brand. And the mini size is normally $10, so it kind of is comparable. Yeah. And it also has retinol in it, which is good for firming, so I think this is a great product for people who are looking for that sort of thing. And I guess it's good for anti-aging as well. And collagen. Ooh, fancy. And then Merit. Merit is more of a high-end brand than I actually thought it was. But I've heard really good things about it, and I've liked it when I tried it in store. It's just, again, so many blush products. I'm not sure how many blush products one person needs. So, this is the Merit blush set. It is $39. There are 3 items, which breaks down to $13 per item. The regular size for this would go as $30, and the regular size is 0.31 ounces. The small size is 0.2 ounces. So already, 2 of these is bigger than the regular size, and you're already paying less. But anyways, yeah. So I do recommend always looking down at this breakdown when you're going to buy a set, because it will tell you the size of it and all the different colors you might be getting. And it's just good to sort of be knowledgeable of what you're buying instead of just taking my word for it. Did I just burp into the microphone? I'm so sorry. I have been trying to get this for a while. I saw it in the store the other day, but I thought, okay, I'll wait till the sale starts. But now I'm kind of regretting it. And it got restocked again yesterday, and then it sold out by this morning, and I just... Because yesterday the website was so finicky, and the app wasn't working at all, so I, barely got in one of my orders. But anyways, this is the Summer Fridays, the mini lip butter balm set. I've never tried the balm set, the lip butter before, so I really wanted to try it in the set, especially because they're in mini tubes. And I just feel like that would be easier to use up than the great big long one. And, I just don't want to commit to a great big long one before I know if it will complement my lip chemistry. I don't know. Sometimes I get recommended lip products and people are like, oh, it's really moisturizing and stuff. And then for me, it's not moisturizing. So I like to test the waters a little bit. There are 4 items, which breaks down to $6.25 per item. And you get so many shades. You get a vanilla. This looks kind of like an orangish red. The brown sugar is very pretty, and I think the vanilla beige, these two are probably my favorites. They're more wearable as well. But yeah, I wanted to try this. And it's vegan. And then this. I had this in my cart. I was checking out, but then the website glitched. So once I was able to go check out, they're like, oh, sorry, this product is sold out. And I'm like, excuse me? What do you mean it's sold out? I just had it in my cart. I was checking out. And anyways, I love the Say blush. I have not bought it, but I basically try it every time I'm in the store. Just because it's a really nice sort of like gel-ish blush. And it blends really nicely. And it's just really soft on the skin. Like, look at that. Look at how gorgeous that is. I really love this model as well. But anyways, $30 for the set. There are 3 items. Breaks down to $10 per item. Regularly, a full size would be $25 for 4 ounces or 0.4 ounces. And the mini size is 0.24 ounces. And you get 3 of them. Do the mental math. Girl math it. And last but not least, there are a lot of Sephora favorite sets, but I didn't really like all of them, so I didn't really feel comfortable showing them in this video. But there are a lot of great Sephora favorite sets, just not ones that would compliment me or anyone I'm getting gifts for, if that makes sense. So this is a sparkly clean set. It is $42. There are 6 items, and it is $7 per item. And this set is kind of ridiculous because the Merit lipstick is full size and would normally go for $26. The Say blush is full size, which would normally go for $25. This is a mini size, but the Cali Ray is also a full size, which would go for $19. And then the Kosas is also full size, which would go for $24. So if you got all of these full-size products individually, it would be $94. And they're selling this for $42. And then I do think this value price is sort of accurate because the Rose Ink and the Freck Cactus Water is mini sizes. So that's sort of where I see where this breakdown comes from. But anyways, I got this. This is out of this world. Some of these sets are so ridiculous because I don't understand how they were like, yeah, this is a great deal for us as well. But I'm not gonna question it. So also, let's look at one more thing before I say goodbye. Let's look at 2 of these. Okay, so for this, it'll show you what the value is right here next to, so for sets, it'll show you what they think the value is. I have seen a lot of TikTokers and YouTubers actually do like the breakdown math to try and calculate what the mini sizes are worth. And a lot of the times I've seen that some of these brands have overestimated the value of the set. I also think they do this to draw more attention to this set, so then people are like, oh my god, that's a great deal. This is normally $100, but it's only $49, so that's like a 50% deal. Not necessarily. For me, personally, I would pay attention to what are actually full sizes. So if it says it's a full size, check if it's a full size on a separate, on the separate listing. And then I would calculate how much the full sizes are, just because it's kind of ridiculous trying to calculate what the mini sizes are worth. So yeah, that's just how I would look at it. As well as here, it's a $36 value. You might not think that's such a great deal, but it is 3 separate products. So you also have to consider that with sets, because sometimes, actually all the time in a set, you're not getting the same product over and over again. It's either different products from a line, different shades, or different sizes. I don't know, but I do think a lot of times the sets are worth it, even if the value is wrong, just because you're getting such a variety. And especially for gifts, I feel like sets are the best for gifts, unless you like have a specific list of what people want. Because if you have like no idea what somebody wants, but like they're like, I want makeup, this is perfect because then you're getting the makeup, but it's not like one thing for them to be like, oh, great, I don't use blush. So that's where I would definitely go to sets, and especially the Sephora favorites, just because they do a great job of providing such a variety, and a variety from different brands as well. Because, you know, brands aren't going to include other brands in their set, but Sephora can include other brands in their sets. So all of these are great. As you can see, I didn't like all of them just because, again, for me personally, they aren't my cup of tea and not for anyone I would buy gifts for, but they have so many this year that it is sort of, again, amazing and ridiculous. And they also have the advent calendar still, which I considered getting, but I haven't really been super into Western beauty recently. I've been more into Japanese, Korean, and Chinese makeup. So just for me personally, it didn't really make sense for me to get the 25 days of beauty just because I didn't like everything in it. And I know some of you might be like, oh my god, spoiler, you see what else in there. But I do think sometimes it is nice to know what you're getting, just because this is a lot of money to be spending on something where you might not like most of the products. And I don't know if there are any full sizes in this. Okay, it says this lipstick is full size, as well as this lip and cheek. So that's 2, 3, so maybe like 3 full sizes out of 20. 4 full sizes out of 25 is what I'm seeing. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Is it only 3? Well, anyways, it's more, you know, a deal trying all of the different products instead of getting full-size products. But yeah, that is my shopping guide for you guys. Do make sure on the website that you are entering in time to save, because I almost didn't do that and I was like, where is my discount? But you have to enter time to save. So for Rouge, it starts yesterday, the 27th, and it goes till the 6th. Everyone has the same ending date. Rouge is 20%, 20%. VIB is 15%, and Insiders is 10%. VIB and Insiders do start on the 31st, and anyone can buy a Sephora collection for 30% off starting the 27th. And everything ends November 6th. Oh my god, next month is November. Wow. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If there is anything you want me to try, or if you have any questions, please leave a comment. I know I'm streaming this on Twitch right now, but it will be going up on YouTube very shortly. So let me know. If you're not already, please follow me here. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on all my other socials. And I'll see you guys next time.